And never be afraid to seek other helps. We have a Student Success Center, which is what it says on the tin. It's designed to make you successful. And if you're doing pretty well, it can even make you more successful. So always be aware that there are things to help you. A number of you will have gone through undergrad, or maybe in your high schools will have sought accommodations. Now is not the time to drop that. People think I'm coming to a new country, nobody knows me. Time for me to get rid of these accommodations. I don't really need them. That is not true. So make sure, this is a tough program, as many professional programs are, and you're in a new location, and you will be anxious. And at the moment, you will be maybe homesick. All of these things are natural feelings to have, but don't add to them by not getting everything to equip yourself to be successful. So go out and seek what accommodations you had before, get your paperwork sorted. It's really, really important. Again, we do this constantly. There's no embarrassment in it. It's a very important factor. It is a nice island. You've experienced the sea, you've experienced the sun, you may have experienced a bar or two, you may have experienced a tipple or two, but you've got to keep your eye on the ball. This is not a 1820 club holiday or whatever they call them now. This is a serious program that you've got to pace yourself for. And it doesn't start in 3 weeks' time. It doesn't start in 4 weeks' time. There's no kind of settling in period. It needs to start now. So I would encourage you to get focused, to build your team, to get your tribe, and to work together to be successful. Because we want, our wish and our prayer is that everyone is successful. Reality, that's not always the case. But quite often, if people work hard with other people and know what they're doing, they will be successful. So today is White Coat Ceremony, and in a few minutes, Dr. Gilbert will be talking about that. But just for those of you who are in the medical profession or veterinary profession, this is often something that comes later in the clinics. But in reality here, we have an integrated clinical, preclinical program. So you probably have already experienced it. But you will be interacting in clinical-based activities and scenarios right from the start, which is why we introduced the White Coat Ceremony at this period of time. So there are many people online as well, and I want to welcome those here, and many of our faculty and staff are in the room. And we're here really in solidarity with you, because this program revolves around you. It's not the other way around. So with that, I would like to pass you over to one of your important mentors for the coming time, and that's Madison Cole, who is president of the Students' Government Association. So big hand for Madison.
I'm not that tall. Okay. So my name is Madison Cole, and I am your SAVMA president for this semester. And first, I just want to congratulate everyone sitting in these chairs today. It's a big life achievement, so go ahead and give yourselves a clap on the back. There we go. To everyone that is sitting here and to everyone watching at home, a big thank you. None of us sitting in these chairs today could do it without you. All the sacrifices and time that you have spent traveling here, helping carry bags, will continue to help carry bags back home. It's all much appreciated. So welcome to the Rossi family. There's a lot of us here. There's a lot of us off island as well, and there's a lot of alumni. And so you are now a part of that big family. And so these are going to be some of the best times of your life. I didn't believe it when they told me, so I don't expect you to believe it either. But they will be. One day you'll be getting ready to leave island. You'll be sitting in these chairs again, figuring out where you're going to go for clinics. And you're going to get ready to leave, and you're going to look back at all your memories that were made, and you're going to cherish that point. And then you'll realize this was one of the best times of your life. So use your time here to learn more than just topics in class, to learn more about veterinary medicine, but also to learn about yourself and your friends and the different cultures that you're surrounded by, and even the island culture here as well. We have so many clubs and organizations on campus. We have Donkey Club, Equine Club, Bovine Club, Scuba Diving Club. There's so many different kinds of clubs. So join yourself and join a club and immerse yourself in the different aspects that we have and take time to have fun. I mean, who doesn't want to learn how to get scuba certified, right? So lastly, even though these may be some of the best times of your life, this is hard. It's really hard, but it's supposed to be hard. I mean, not everybody is sitting here, right? So take the time to look around you and see who your classmates are and be kind to each other, uplift each other, increase the morale in class, and have a smiling face when other people might not be smiling as much. And so these are going to be the people that are with you for the next 2.25 years, and you're going to make a ton of memories. And so cherish those people, lean on them, but also know that you can lean on the school. You can lean on the Student Success Center, the Counseling Center, the health services. You can lean on teaching assistants and your professors, but you can also lean on your SAVMA people. We are here for you as well. There's a lot more of us, which I'm sure you'll be introduced to later at some point. But we are all here to help you in whatever way that we can. Upper semesters are they're not going to turn their nose away or turn around if you try to ask them where the pathology building is, or where the best place to study is, or where the best place to let loose on a Friday night is. So enjoy the time that you have here, but also remember that you're here for a degree and you're here to get a doctorate. And that is going to be the best advice that I can give you. So I would like to go ahead and let everybody congratulate themselves, and congratulations to you guys for being here tonight.
Thank you, Madison, and thank you for your leadership. I think the best place to let yourself loose on a Friday night is the library. No, I'm only joking. I know many of you in your journey to come to Ross have been in contact with an alum, or maybe saw practice with an alum or spent time with an alum. We have a real alum here tonight as well, and that is Dr. Krista Gallagher. And Krista is a graduate of Ross. I'm not going to say the year, it's written down in there, but I'm sure she doesn't want to say it. But you will come across Krista during your time here in many different aspects. But one of their main activities is she is Associate Professor of Veterinary Public Health and Epidemiology, and has had a strong interest in that area and is specialized in that area. And if you'd like to congratulate her as well, she recently completed her PhD. So I will introduce you to Dr. Krista Gallagher.
Thank you, Dean Callanan, and good afternoon to my colleagues. To start, I would like to extend a warm welcome to the family and friends of our new first semester class of Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine. I know some of you are here in person, and certainly we have a lot of people watching you at home. To all of us, this is a very proud day. So now, good afternoon, first semester, and welcome to Ross University and the beautiful island of St. Kitts. It's a great honor and privilege to deliver your white coat address today as both your professor and as a graduate of this exceptional university. First of all, I wanted to congratulate you on your achievements thus far that have led you to Ross. No doubt it was the culmination of many years of hard work and determination, and great support from family, friends, mentors, and probably some animals that inspired you along the way. I can assure you, you have chosen an honorable profession, a much-needed profession that society respects and admires. The profession has endless possibilities. I have seen the versatility of a veterinary degree play out in my own career, as I have experienced both large and small animal medicine, private practice and public health, associate clinical positions and practice ownership, and now, further along in my career, academics and research. I'm telling you this because the same opportunities and even more await you. It's an exciting time to be a veterinarian, and I can tell you with confidence that communities need your expertise. When I look out into this first semester class, I see a lot of emotions. I see excitement, enthusiasm, anticipation, maybe some nervousness, and certainly maybe even some doubt and insecurity. Let me assure you, these feelings are completely normal and to be expected. I had the same emotions as did my vet school classmates, and I've seen these feelings through many years of teaching here at Ross. I would like to share with you what else I see and give you a little glimpse into the future. Today in this class, I see future clinicians, healers that in the spirit of care and compassion will work to provide health and healing to all the world's animals. One Health veterinary collaborators who realize that the health of people, animals, and the environment are inextricably linked, and who will work with other human health professionals to solve some of the world's global health challenges. I see government and military veterinarians who will protect our borders from threatening pathogens. Researchers who will work tirelessly to advance medicine beyond imaginable limits to benefit animals and people. And finally, veterinarians dedicated to academics, teachers that will guide and mold the veterinarians of tomorrow. What I just described is who we are as veterinary professionals and what we are tasked to do. That is the veterinarian that we will be training you to be over the next few years. That the veterinarian in all those forms who will be devoted to the promotion and protection of health, the fight against disease, and the provision of safety and security for the world's animals. These are great responsibilities and ones we should not take lightly. I'm sure many of you were questioned about why you were going to the Caribbean to study veterinary medicine. I remember I certainly was. Ross was a much younger, smaller school 30 years ago. Most people I came in contact with had never even heard of the tiny island of St. Kitts. I'm very proud of the institution Ross has become, which now has a marked national and international reputation and maintains a rigorous curriculum and progressive research. Regardless, it takes a certain adventurous person to move from your home country, leaving your family, friends, and animals behind. I can assure you we recognize this challenge and take great measure in supporting you here, both personally and academically, as you mature in this profession. Your faculty are here to support you. Know that your learning is our greatest responsibility and proudest achievement. I wanted to offer some advice to you as you're officially starting on your path of veterinary medicine. The first, persevere. The journey you're embarking upon is not an easy one. There will be many difficulties and sacrifices, but I promise you the rewards are great. Soon, these pristine white coats that you're receiving today will be stained with the blood, sweat, and tears that accompanies hard work in this field. In the words of Samuel Johnson, great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance. Second, be professional. Uphold this honorable vocation. As a professional, you should be respectful of life, compassionate, and humble. Remember, there is no greater responsibility than life that is placed in your hands. Be respectful of the island and its people. You now represent Ross University and the entire veterinary community. Third, be collegial. Support your classmates and learn from your classmates. You all have diverse backgrounds and experiences from which to teach each other. Take the time to get to know each other. It will certainly enrich your academic years here at Ross. Believe me when I say not all teaching happens in the classroom. I can remember from my experience as a vet student learning a considerable amount from my classmates who had much different veterinary experience and interests than my own. Remember, too, that your classmates are your future colleagues, so practice tolerance and respect. Help each other and build each other up. This is the foundation our school and our profession relies upon. And lastly, on the lighter side, embrace all St. Kitts has to offer while you're here. It's an island paradise that has amazing people and culture, as well as tremendous natural beauty. St. Kitts is rich in biodiversity. No doubt you have seen the monkeys already, right? So make sure you go hiking in the rainforest, go snorkeling, play beach volleyball. As we say here on the island, live to life. And in exploring the island, you'll be expanding your mind and refreshing your spirit. Most of you will not have a time in your lives quite like this again, so make the most of it. But some words of caution. Stay the course. It's a rigorous curriculum. We're teaching you to be the best doctors you can be. So make sure to make conscious decisions to do what it takes to become a successful veterinarian. I'll leave you with one last thought. When I was a student here, I would make phone calls to my parents to keep in touch. The calls were very expensive then, so I could never talk very often or very long. Granted, those were the days before the internet, Facebook, WhatsApp, as unbelievable as that sounds today. So that was hard, but when we did talk, I would be excited to tell them all the good things that were happening here, the good grade on a test, a new medical technique that I learned. They're always the easiest to share. But I would also share some of the struggles, the day-to-day obstacles that challenge me in academics, or tough things about living on an island. Things like a roommate disagreement, a car problem, the continuous struggle with information overload. To get me through it, I always remember my dad reminding me that I was living the dream. He reminded me that I have always wanted this, worked towards this, and that I was privileged to be here learning to be a doctor of veterinary medicine. So I would like to tell you the same thing. Live your dream. It won't be easy, but the rewards are endless. Welcome to the Rossi life. Enjoy this celebration, and I look forward to seeing you on campus. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gallagher. Great words. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Rob Gilbert, who's the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. And just to remind you all that we are accredited by the American Veterinary Medical Association, and that is no easy task. And it requires constant evaluations, constant scrutiny, constant reporting to that organization. And Rob really spearheads that. So introduce Rob.
Thank you, Dean Callanan, and welcome and congratulations to all of you. This white coat ceremony represents one of the landmark ceremonies in your course through Ross University, along with your transition ceremony at the end of 7th when you finish the on-island part of your education and leave us for the completion of your clinical experience back in the United States or abroad. And then ultimately, we get to see you at graduation it's a little over 3 years from now. So it's a big event. And the ceremony represents the your inclusion into the profession of veterinary medicine. The white coat ceremony has a relatively short history. The idea originated only about 30 years ago, and it rapidly took on in all kinds of medical and health professional schools all around the world. So it's very common now. And originally, the idea was to mark the transition from preclinical education to the clinics. And in which case we would have had the ceremony rather where our transition ceremony is. Instead, we place it at the beginning for a couple of reasons. The first of those, as Dr. Callanan referred to, is that we introduce real life aspects and clinical aspects of education right from the beginning. So that is one reason for placing the ceremony at the early part of your education. And the second is to emphasize the fact that we welcome you and accept you as nascent members of the profession, that your professional obligations and responsibilities and privileges begin now, not at some remote time in the future when the dean confers a degree on you. But right now we expect you, we welcome you as fellow professionals, and remind you that with that comes some obligations. The white coat is a symbol of the respect and trust of the profession that Dr. Gallagher referred to. Time and again, when people do surveys of professional trust and respect, the veterinary profession emerges at or near the top. The public regards veterinarians as knowledgeable, as compassionate, as sympathetic and responsible members of the community. And that's what we ask you to be when you don the coat. The coat, remember, is just a symbol. It's the person underneath the coat that really is what is important here. So we expect the highest levels of honesty, integrity, moral behavior, caring, and compassion from ourselves and from you. Madison Cole referred to making friends and exhorted you to spend some time cultivating some friendships among your classmates, and I echo that, and would remind you in the context of our current century that it's probably better to invest time in making a few good friends than cultivating 1,000 online followers. So spend some time being a real person and interacting with the other real people around you. As you receive your white coats, I hope you will think of the importance of what it symbolizes, and consider your role as a professional, even when you're not wearing the coat, and even when you're online. So from this day forward, you're representing not just yourself, but your profession and your school. So on behalf of all of us, I welcome you, I congratulate you, and look forward to your many accomplishments over the next several decades. Well done. So you can clap for yourselves. So we now begin the presentation of the white coats, and I would ask you to remain seated until the ushers ask you to stand to come forward. And I'd like to introduce my colleague, Dr. Pompey Bolfer, to introduce the class of 2027. Dr. Bolfer.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much, Dr. Gilbert, and thank you to my colleagues. It's my pleasure to be reading the names of the members of our incoming class. All members of the class will be recognized today. Please do not proceed to the stage until your name is called. When you are here, please face forward with your arms down, and the coaters will do the rest of the work. Dr. Katie Bauschmidt and Dr. Gallagher will assist with the coating of our students this afternoon. And I invite you to join me, please. All right. Bailey Abi Nadir. David Alvarez. Haley Arthur. Sorry. All right. Haley. Kevin Aziz. Jordan Griffith Baber. You can come up. Sophia Bagley. Ashley Ballon. Mia Barken. Sofia Betancourt Guzman. Catherine Bagro. Morgan Blank. Bailey Bradburn. Krista Bradley. Alexis Brady. Looks like I was going a little bit too fast. I apologize. Savannah Lynn Butler. Alexander Camacho. Jessica Capersino. Treva Carney. Catherine Charette. Alcala Sintron. Amin Tehran. Bailey Shanis. Baringa Rupkaran. Baumach Christian. Jelisa Elise Chin. I'm not sure which list do I go by now. I'll go with this list. Christensen Sloan. Caswell Kirsten. Chin Julissa. I think we had Chin already, right? Sinclair Matthew. Cole McKenzie. Sarah Collins. Riley Combs. Thomasina Cook. And her personal assistant. Sydney Copeland. Lady Corvo. Frank Cruz. Krisha Devani. Caitlin Drivnyuk. Liam Duffy. No pressure on your shoulders. Ricardo Eras de Jesus. Lauren Erdmann. Erika Evans. Alexandra Everett. Mariah Fayola Ferguson. Morgan Farmer. Christopher Fenzel. Francesca Fernandez. Jasmine Folsom. Teresa Franchini. Dominic Frontera. Alexandria Fukio. Simon Gagnon. Or Simone Gagnon. Ingrida Galish. Isabel Garcia. Lisa Garcia de León. Shreya Goel. Madison Gomez. Edna Gómez de León. Alina González. Nicole González. Alicia Hanningham. Stephanie Hart. Victoria Herman. Carson Hill. Kiana Hooper. Nedra James. Yaisa Juárez. Michelle Kennedy. Audrey Killip. Carigam Kleck. Kirsten Kosa. Katrin Kremski. Morgan Kretzing. Ashley Lacorte. Rish Lamb. Logan Lang. Jordan Lett. Kristen Leung Tan. Jessica Long. Jaidali Lopez Rodriguez. Alisa Mahar. Jacqueline Malvicino. Camille Manzo. Valeria Marquez. Natalia Marrero González. Alexandra Martínez. Catherine Mason. Brennan McCleary. Sarah McIlmoyle. Jessica McLean. Jordan Meeker. Veronica May. Cristina Mera. Diego Miliam. Shailene Miller. Jahari Mitchell. Merit Newton. Gabriela Ocasio Martinez. The loudest so far. Samantha Okuli. Katila Oliver Bacas. David Owen. Hunter Owen. Priscilla Pedraza Palomeque. Thomas Pellegrini. Lauren Perstein. Ashlyn Phillips. Monique Pinarte. Gregory Pine. Irina Radu. Kiara Ramirez. Shreya Rathore. Caitlin Redding. Sofia Reyes. Brianna Riegler. Kathleen Roll. Audrey Roberge. Nicole Rodgami. Jocelyn Rodriguez. Nadia Rodriguez. Paola Rodriguez Valiente. Rebecca Roman. Jason Rowland. Maddie Sanderson. The background color is changing. All right, Hunter Schofield. Kimberly Seco. Walker Sicrist. Marco Serpas. Mary Chantery. Talia Schomper. Alessandra Schmika. Adeline Schmidt. Savannah Snyder. Leila Soliman. Madison Stamps. Sullivan Steen. Abigail Steinman. Maria Stenkamp. Kennedy Suir. Nathan Taylor. Yun Teng. Karina Thompson. Kiara Tomlinson. Lauren Tucker. Nicholas Turner. Carol Lorena Contreras. Lisbeth Valle. Or Valle. Juan Vasquez. Kaylin Veal. Larissa Vera. Avori Villegas. Sarah Walker. Alexa Vanke. Cameron Welch. Brianna Wendell. Natalie Whitson. Erin Wilcox. Caitlin Wilmore. Alyssa Wilson. Haley Woodward. Yuya Young. Savannah Zapp. Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Balfa. We tested him. We just want to make sure if he could remember all the names. So we mixed it up for him a little bit, but he survived. He always survives. Thank you. Now, we come to the stage of the ceremony where you're all looking so pristine. Not that you weren't before you put on your white coats, but you're all looking quite pristine now. And as has been mentioned already, associated with the white coat, it signifies many things, but I think one thing to remember is you're not just going into any old program right now. You're going into a professional program where there's high expectations on being professional. And in this crazy world of social media, which you're highly adapted to, it is hard to remain professional, and it's hard to take a breath and not want to say what you immediately want to say. We all feel that, but we learn over time to adapt. And that's part of what it means to be professional, is to really think before you speak or before you make a judgment on something or somebody. And while I said it's hard, I think the veterinary oath, the student veterinary oath, actually sets that for you. So I would encourage you to hang on to this piece of paper, maybe put it up against your mirror or somewhere where you study, or stick it into your books, because it can help you reflect on when there's decisions to be made. It does hold many of the statements and attributes. And while we're doing it now as a veterinary student oath, in the blink of an eye, you will be doing this oath at a graduation ceremony in the not too distant future, in which much of the statements will be similar, and much of the way you will frame your future life will be similar. So if I could ask you all to stand, please. And I will break up the oath, and if you could please repeat it after me. At the time of being admitted to Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine, I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of both animals and humanity. I will give to my teachers, staff, and classmates the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will conduct myself at all times with conscience, dignity, and integrity. I will always provide comfort and compassion to teaching and client animals left in my care. I will maintain the honor and noble traditions of the veterinary medical profession. I will not allow considerations of religion, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, politics, or social standing to preclude productive and constructive relationships with my instructors, staff, classmates, or clients. I will never use my veterinary knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. I make these promises sincerely, freely, and upon my honor. Please congratulate me in welcoming the class of 2027 to Ross. You may be seated just for a couple of minutes. So to commemorate your entry to the profession, and Ross Vet Alumni Relations have provided you with a welcome gift, which is in front of you there. It's a tumbler. And with that said, Dr. Eric Peterson, Assistant Dean of Alumni Relations, and the entire Alumni Relations team welcome you to the Ross family. Alumni Relations are also here to support you, and so many of you who have been linked with or talking with or working with an alumni, please also reach out to them. They will remind you of the Rossi ways when you get a little bit confused about what's going on and what's happening. Following this ceremony out on the green, I hope people will nod up there when I say, is there nothing happening? No, okay, all right. I didn't know that. Okay, guys, tonight, please look after yourselves. This is a chance, as Dr. Gallagher says, to experience Ross and all that it's got to offer. And we wish you well on your journey. And please don't forget, reach out to us. We're all here for you. And enjoy the journey. It's just started. Thank you, guys.